Happy Thanksgiving, y'all. Welcome back to Super by Sports Show. This is me, Ramon, and my boy here, Trenton.
What up? What
And
up? Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
this is about to be jam packed. Holla. So, y'all know we had to do the Giants versus Cowboys on this day of Thanksgiving. We had to get one of these in. First time
Let's
we're
do it.
doing one of these as a Cowboys fan via Giants fan. And again, welcome, subscribe, like, share. This is a place where the fans can be a fan, no matter how biased their take is. And you might hear a lot of bias in this conversation that's coming up here pretty soon. But I'm gonna go ahead and hand it off to my boy Trenton.
What's up, everybody? Happy Thanksgiving. I know your houses are smelling good. Everybody's ready to eat. But more importantly, we are excited about some football on today. We got the Dallas Cowboys versus the New York Football Giants. I'm excited. I'm excited. I've been in high anticipation of this episode, and we're gonna jump right in. We're gonna jump right in. We are playing later on this afternoon, and I'm excited. I'm excited because Dallas is about to get another W in the record books. We are moving up.
A possibility, but we'll talk more about that.
I think the we can look at the history of it. The Giants can't seem to beat Dallas. Dallas has an overall record of 72, 46, and 2 versus the New York Football Giants. So I think we're going to end up at the end of the night. I think we're going to have that 73rd win against you guys. I don't know.
See, I don't know if we're going all the way back to the 1920s or whatever. Then maybe, but from 2000, when we came into the new millennium,
Uh huh.
the Cowboys still beat the Giants more times than not. But it's 22 Giants win, 26 Cowboys win, but the majority of the wins came in 2017 to now. Unfortunately, the Cowboys have beat the Giants 10 times
Yeah.
to one time
Yes.
since 2017. And
Yeah.
that's because, Elite Manning, he's not there no more. But things are changing up now. Things are
I,
changing.
I don't know. We have dominated. I don't know if you want to hear some of the scores over those last games. Dallas 23, New York 16. Then you got that's the most recent. I'm gonna just keep going backwards. Dallas, this is in 2021. Dallas 21, New York a whopping 6. Dallas 44, New York 20. Those are 3 W's in a row. You guys did get a W. January 3rd, 2021. It was New York 23, Dallas 19. But then there's just a slew of Dallas with 37, 37, 35,
Like
36,
7 straight
30.
losses.
Yeah, you guys, this is our series. Like we own the New York Football Giants.
The
This is
rebuilt, the
us.
rebuilt old ones that didn't know where they was, didn't know who they were as a person. Now we know who we are.
And y'all still couldn't beat our backup quarterback. Y'all still couldn't do that with the team, with Saquon, with Danny Dimes. Y'all still couldn't manage to do
We
it.
were fairly healthy. Our D line wasn't as healthy, but then our
Yeah,
D line just got hurt again, and we lost our best cornerback. But I bel I actually have us losing this game.
good,
It
as you should,
hurts to
as you
say,
should.
but I won't be surprised if we pull it out because
I'd
it's
be
a
surprised.
division matchup.
That's true. But
And we are going to force Dak Prescott to throw the ball more than 5 yards. That's the thing. And I'm pretty sure y'all going to stack that box up against Saquon Barkley.
oh, of course, of
Because we
course. I
got
mean, we do have a few injuries. Like Anthony Barr is going to be out. That's going to be pretty big for us. Terrell Basham, He's listed as doubtful. So that's we're a little banged up. Micah, a lot of our guys, Micah, Donald Lawrence, I'm sorry, Demarcus Lawrence, Donovan Wilson. A lot of these guys have been not practicing this week because it's a short week. We had got a
Mhm.
couple injuries, but I think they're going to fight through it. It's Thanksgiving. It's one of the most next to the Super Bowl. This is
The
probably
most
the most
watched.
watched and most important game, and you guys get to come to Jerry World on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, well, shoot, we
Ah,
haven't been. I don't. The Giants haven't played a Thanksgiving game in
years,
a
like
long time.
30, 40 years. Yeah, I was looking that up because I never heard of
I
this
was
match.
trying to find it, but I'm like, it must have been that long ago.
It was forever ago. It was forever ago. But I think just like most New York fans, I think you guys know what it is. You know Dallas is gonna take it. You guys had a run. You had a run. I think that run is coming to an end. You guys do have injuries, so as biased as I want to be, I will be realistic. You guys are dealing with a lot of injuries. But before the season started, I had Philly number one, Dallas number two, Washington at number three, and New York at number four. And if you guys keep going in the direction that you're going, I think I'm going to be right with that one. I think I'm going to
Mm-mm-mm.
be. It's I mean, you guys have definitely got that third spot locked up. Dallas isn't letting that go. We're gonna run it.
If we
We got a pretty decent
when we
schedule
win
going
this
forward.
game, that we got it. We
Uh,
got the second back. But needless to say, if we're gonna win, what I think is Daniel Jones, he's gonna have to have close to these stats: 250 passing yards
okay.
with two TDs,
Mm.
one running touchdown on top of
Ooh,
that, which he normally gets that against y'all for some odd reason.
he does. He
He he,
does.
he get one running touchdown, and I'm gonna give him one interception because he
Mm.
might throw something, but he
That's all
needs
we
to
get.
have at least 55 rushing yards also.
That's possible. It's possible, but
And that's not even including what Saquon Barkley has to do. That's just what
Saquon's gonna have to run for 300 to keep y'all in this game. I'm gonna just put it like
I
that.
say 115 with two touchdowns. 115, two
115.
touchdowns, and 45 yards in the air catching.
Okay,
If he could get that and Daniel Jones do that, that's almost 30 points there
that's asking a
by
lot though,
itself. That's
because
asking a lot.
Daniel
But
Jones is 1-5 versus Dallas. 1-5 with three touchdowns, three interceptions, and sacked 14 times. The last
and
time we played y'all,
no Saquon besides the last time.
yeah,
He
but
ain't
the
have him
last
back there
time,
to help.
even in that last game when we played you guys, Daniel Jones, like for the first half, I was so excited, and I'm like, let's go. We're giving you guys the business. By the second half, I actually started to feel bad, and I was like, they should just take this man out. He had blood running down
Oh,
his hand. The dude looked. If I was him, I would have told coach, "Hey, take me out," because these dudes destroying me. I mean, it was
he was giving
literally a
pin.
sack
It was like a
party.
pinball. He was looking like a pinball out there, getting hit left and right.
Our defense right now, I believe we are leading the league in sacks. We got 33 sacks, and
Hmm.
our defense is a top 10 defense. We got 33 sacks, seven interceptions, and nine fumbles. So a lot of that came from New York. Like I mean, we went pretty
A
crazy
lot of
against you
stats. So
guys.
what they have like a seven or
I
it
think it
was
was
like
seven
it was
sacks.
crazy that I was like,
Yeah,
"Jeez." So
they
yeah, the
they
bulk of that
they went crazy.
I believe it's gonna be a little bit different now. I don't think if it's the same result, I don't see it being that way. I think I see the game closer than it actually is because what the betters out there have it at like nine
Nine and a
nine
half.
and a half
I heard nine
points.
and a half today.
I would take the Giants all day just on the point spread. Period.
That's
I don't
scary.
think it's either gonna be a blowout or a close game. And if it's in a close game, it benefits us.
See,
It benefits us.
I think that there's a lot that goes into this game, right? So not only is it a divisional game, it's Thanksgiving, but then there's this whole other added aspect to this game that I think Dallas is going to come out. I'm not going to say we're going to do what we did against Minnesota, but I think that because of this added aspect of this game, I think that it's going to be. I think we're going to be closer to the blowout than the close game because all these reports have been coming out about how the Dallas Cowboys are in recruit mode of Odell
Oh no,
Beckham
Beckham.
Jr.
Yeah.
And I think that so the report came out earlier this week that Odell is going to. It seems like it's between Dallas and New York at this point, and he's going on after Thanksgiving. So after today's game, sometime in the near future, he's going to go on a visit with the Dallas Cowboys and then a visit with the Giants. But I think that this game is going to be a real big deciding factor on where he goes because not only so if Dallas comes out and absolutely destroys you guys, which I totally expect them to do,
Mm-mm.
why would Odell pick the third place team over the second place team who let's keep it real. Not being biased, let's keep it real. The Eagles are not that special.
No,
They're doing good,
they
but
played
they're
the same
not that
people
special.
we played.
Exactly. Right. So, they're not that 8-0 run that they had, it was not that spectacular. And they just barely beat the Colts. So I say that to say this is that the Cowboys are really scratching at the heels of the Eagles. And if some of those games, they got a couple tough games that the Eagles got, Dallas could very easily go on a run and take over that number one spot. So why would Odell, this is my question to a Giants fan, why
Of
would
course,
Odell pick New York, a third place team in the NFC East, who's potentially on a downward spiral with all these injuries and all the negativity that's going on with the injuries? Why would he pick New York over Dallas?
because we'll throw him the ball 20 times a game. We don't got nobody else to throw the ball to. He go there. What he got? CD Lamb. You got Gallup. All these other different that's gonna get the ball. Also, he's gonna get what? Probably 7 targets a game. With us, he's probably gonna get 15 targets a game.
Yeah,
And
but
not
after
only
after two
we
ACLs, do you
drafted
want that?
him. Well, we drafted him.
Okay.
He says he New York area. He loved it. He loved the Giants.
Hmm.
And I don't see he can't go. He hated y'all. I don't see why he would go there. He hated it.
People
It will
change.
make the unless it's money. I don't see that. And
It's you're
he
talking about
already
Dallas.
won his Super Bowl. If he
Yeah.
didn't win his Super Bowl, then he might be like, well, you know what? They have a better chance of winning one. He already got it. He wants to finish out a giant.
Okay.
I
So
believe he wants to
my
finish a giant.
my response to that is this, right? Yes, he got a Super Bowl, but he didn't finish that game. And as a
He'd have been
competitor,
MVP.
exactly. And there's so many question marks about who would have been, and not even question mark. I think a lot of people said it. OBJ would have been the MVP if he stayed in that game. So as a
Absolutely.
competitor, if I got hurt in that game, my thought process is I need to get back not just to the playoffs. I need to get back to the Super Bowl. And who puts him in the best position? I truly not just being a Cowboys fan, but I truly feel like we put him in that best position. I'm not saying that we're going to the Super Bowl, but we give him the best opportunity out of these two teams. And to kind of go with the whole argument of, he's not going to get catches, if you really look at it, our wide receiver group is not our leading receiver against the Vikings was Tony Pollard.
And
He
Tony
he
Pollard.
was he was the leading receiver. So
Yep.
you got CD with 751 yards and 5 touchdowns. The next closest to him is Noah Brown with 384 with 1 touchdown.
There's the
And
gap.
Gallup has got 211. So there's definitely the wide receiver room. They want him. Dak make a phone call to him. Mike has been reaching out. D. Law responded. The best part about it, though, I think that although you feel like Odell hated the Cowboys, of course he would during that time of being with the Giants. He's been away from you guys for so long. He tweeted out on Sunday during the after the Minnesota
Mm-hmm.
game. He tweeted out they went crazy today with the eyes emoji, and he's getting all these responses from D. Law, Micah, and
From
all of them.
Micah.
So
Yeah. Well, come join us then.
exactly,
No.
yeah.
No.
So I think.
Uh-uh.
I think it's going to be Dallas. Two ACL tears. That's who wants to go be in New York. It's going to be cold. The winter is here. It's not on the way. It's here.
It's
You
here.
can feel it in your body. So I don't see him. I think that he goes with Dallas,
He's going to
America's
help
football
his
team.
home team Giants to the Super Bowl. That's what he
It,
wants to do.
at best, he's going to help you out to a third place record. Like that's
Now,
that. I don't
he
see
wants
him.
to help us to the Super Bowl. And not only that, I always say this. Eli Manning, his fourth year, what happened? OBJ, I believe he knows that. He knows history repeats itself. I might be
Eli
pulling at
is
strings,
retired.
but his
He is
fourth year, what
retired.
did that man do?
But
We
you
don't need the first place in the division. We just need to get in the wild card.
That's true. That's true.
That's
But
all we need.
you're talking about Daniel Jones, who has a 19-28 overall record, and
Hmm.
comparing him to a Manning. That doesn't even
No,
make
no, 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 no.
sense.
His fourth year. His fourth
Oh, is that
year.
is that, okay?
His fourth year. Even though Eli Manning had way better stats,
Yes.
but Daniel Jones kind of is a little bit different because he's a mobile quarterback. He got
If I'm
four
being honest,
touchdown runs and over
I
500, about 500 rushing yards.
oh, and that's the thing. If I'm being honest, as much junk as I want to talk about Daniel Jones, I'd actually be scared to see him with a good O line. Like if he had
Exactly.
some blocking, I'd be afraid of him, but he doesn't. And Dallas, we might get another 7 sacks in this game. Like you guys, this is the thing. Our offense, we when we played you guys last, we had our backup quarterback. We have
Hmm.
Dak back. Our offense has been clicking. We've been scoring over
But
21 points a game since he's
Dak
been
ain't
back.
making those throws that Rush was making in the fourth quarter. Dak can't do that.
But
We
that's the
seen it.
thing. We don't need him to. The formula. I said it on our last episode. The formula for Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys offense is for Dak to throw the ball no more than 24 times a game. 24 to or I'm sorry, 22 to 25 times a game. That's all we need from him. We don't need him to throw the ball all over because we have two really good running backs. We have. You can see my boy in the back, Ezekiel Elliott, and we got my boy Tony Pollard. We don't need to
Hmm.
do we don't have to do that. Dak, if we
I
needed that,
believe the Giants is going to force him to throw. I don't see it. They have to force him to throw because I'm telling you, if Saquon Barkley gets that 115 mark, that means we're controlling time of possession.
that's
If we
true.
control time of possession, that means the D line is going to get tired by the fourth quarter,
But see, that's the
and y'all
thing.
are
We
not
got
running
such a
up the
deep.
score.
Our D line is so deep. I haven't seen them get tired. Like, if you looked in the Minnesota game, all of them still wanted to be. The game was over, and they all were still in there going in the fourth quarter, and they were just going. I mean, our defense was just out there, attack, attack, attack.
Which was
So,
stupid that they kept them in there because if
hey,
one of them had got injured,
hey, that's kind of the that. But that's the thing about Dallas. Like, they're led by number 11, Micah Parsons. And Micah is hungry, man. Like, this dude is setting the tone, not even just for the defense, but for the entire team. The dude is hungry. And today, he is going to go crazy. And he said, I read a report earlier today, and it was talking about him. And he said, listen, when I'm angry, I'm on a whole nother level. So don't make me angry. It's Thanksgiving. It's a rivalry. One of those genius New York football players is gonna say something stupid,
oh,
and
absolutely, we
he's
gonna
gonna
talk
go into
our
that Michael
trash.
Jordan mode, and he's gonna go crazy. And Mike is gonna
Mm.
he's going to go crazy. It's
He's
to
gonna go
me,
crazy and get these penalties, get the personal fouls, late
he don't
hits.
get
That's what's
those
gonna
though.
happen.
Mike is he's a smart dude. He don't we I mean we get some penalties, but I mean thank God it was rough. And at first, all of us Dallas Cowboy fans was falling apart when we lost Randy Gregory, but that was probably a blessing in disguise. Randy Gregory was one of the main guys that set the tone for us getting flags after flags, just boneheaded plays. And we don't have dudes like that on our defense anymore. Like, we don't get those. Our offensive line, we're still trying to get that situated with their flags. But
Yeah,
for the
y'all
most
get them
part, like, we don't
holdings.
we get it, but we got Tyron Smith coming back soon. Tyron's coming back. Tyler's going to move over to left guard. Our line is about to get scary. Like most teams are getting hurt at this part of the season. We're getting healthy. And once that offensive line is completely solidified, I mean, you guys don't have to worry about it because you're going to take this second L and that's it after today. But the rest of the division, they're going to have to fear us. Like it's going to be pretty good. So I'm taking my boys today with a big victory. They're going to get the W. We're going to be eating turkey, eating ham. We're going to be having a good day. It's finally going to be a good day for a Dallas Cowboys fan on Thanksgiving because these last few years have been very depressing. I mean, we've turned
Right,
the
it has
TV
been
off.
bad, and I think that model is going to keep. It can keep going.
Not this year.
So
Not this
if you
year.
look at the teams, yes, one of y'all got a ton more better players than us. Y'all have athleticism all over, way more than we got.
Yeah,
But again, it's a rivalry game, and this is Danny Dimes' first time on Thanksgiving. Saquon Barkley's first time,
oh,
and after the way we got beat last week by the Lions,
got to be depressed.
it's not going to go the same
We
way.
but and that's the thing though. We're not
It's
the
not
Lions. So the fact that
exactly
you guys could their defense is terrible. They
terrible.
have they got that one rookie linebacker or defensive end that was singing on Hard Knocks. That's all they got, and you guys couldn't beat them.
See,
We don't have that
our
defense.
momentum got killed early with some bogus flags that was being thrown. I don't know
Hey,
what it was. I guess Jerry Jones must have paid the Detroit refs something to do something because it was making no sense. Some of these phantom pass interference calls that we were getting on third down,
that's
pass
part of the
interference.
game.
What?
The refs are terrible. They're going to be bad. You got to fight through it. I mean, look at Dallas. We don't get our fair shake, but we still fight through it. There's I could name countless moments where the refs screwed up and cost Dallas playoff games and all sorts of things. But everybody's going to get on here and they're going to say, "Hey, it's part of the game. Injuries are part of the game. You got to
Mm-hmm.
fight through it. You can't let the refs decide the game." And I think that today it's going to be a different story. I think that Dallas, all of us Dallas fans, are going to be on there. I can't wait till about 6, 7 o'clock, and I'm gonna put my post up, and I'm gonna hashtag We Them Boys because we
Mm-hmm.
getting another W today. We're moving up, and we're gonna get this W. We're gonna eat some good food, and we're gonna go ahead and relax and get ready for our next one. So, I heard you last week. You said you guys were already getting ready for the Philadelphia game, which means you already know that this is going to be a L
No, because
for the
we
New
were
York
getting ready
Football
because once
Giants.
we beat y'all, then
Oh,
we're just one step closer. But I don't even want to be the division leader. Honestly, I just want to sneak in the wild card. Let us where to work. That's what they were saying. Everybody had us losing. I'm going back for when Eli fourth year throughout the whole playoffs. Not one person, one analyst chose the Giants to win any of those games.
you
The
know who's
beginning
not?
of this season,
You know who's not
nobody was
choosing the
choosing Giants
Giants?
to win any of the
The
games.
Giants aren't even choosing the Giants to even get there this year. So there's not a player in that locker room that says, you know what, this is our year. Not a player
Oh,
in that locker
they
room.
definitely are, because something special is happening with the first year coach. It's just something there. I can't put my finger on it, but there is something there.
Do you
And
remember the moment where Danny Dimes broke off and he was on that super long run
yep.
and nobody was around him and he was going, going,
And then he
going,
went
and
too
then he
fast for
just
his own good.
that's exactly what your season is. You
Right.
guys
He
were
fell.
running, you guys were running, and everything was looking good. And then Danny Dimes tripped with
He,
nobody. That is the definition of the New York Football Giants. That you
but
guys are going to beat yourselves. Stephen A.
no.
says Dallas
See,
is an accident waiting to happen. The New
see.
York Giants is an accident waiting to happen
But
with
if
Danny
you
Dimes as the
that
QB.
whole play there that happened when he fall, yes, he fell, whatever. But guess what? We scored that touchdown. So we're gonna fall a few times in this season. It's okay.
Okay.
But we're gonna get that goal. That we're gonna get there.
Yeah.
Somehow, some way, we're gonna get there.
You know what? Sunday, I'm gonna say a prayer for you guys while I'm at church as well, because you guys are gonna need all the prayers and help that you can get. But today, it is not happening. You guys are
Listen,
going down.
I have
Dak
us
Prescott
again.
is going to get another
I have
victory.
us losing 20 27. Sorry, 28-24. That's what I have us losing, but I won't be surprised if we
24.
pull it out. I
I
won't be
put you
surprised if we
guys.
pull it out.
I think Dallas gets. I'm going to put the score at 32-14. That's what I think is going to be today.
Mm.
32-14. That's Dallas has been on a roll with these 30-point games, and I don't see you guys stopping our offense. Zeke is getting healthier. Pollard is going just stupid. So I don't see you
Probably gonna
guys
get
being
hurt
able to slow that down.
against us.
Who? Pollard?
Pollard. Mm-hmm.
If he does, we still got Zeke, and we have this rookie Malik Davis. Dude was getting 6-7 yards of carry against Minnesota. So that I'm not concerned about that at all. Or not Minnesota, whoever we played the week before. He was out there when Zeke was out. Dude, I was like, who is this kid?
Mm-hmm.
So even if Tony Pollard goes out, we literally have three running backs right now on our roster who can get 5-6 yards of carry with no problem. So I'm not worried. That's the thing. Like we have depth. The only place that we don't have the depth at that we need it is at wide receiver. But I feel like after this week, after today, after we beat you guys, Odell, there's no way Dallas destroys the Giants and then he says, you know what? I'm coming home. I think I can help this team get to third place in the division. I don't see it.
He's
I
coming
think he's
home.
going with
He's coming
Dallas.
home. I got the Giants
He
losing,
is.
but
No, no,
I
no. You're
do
you're
think
you're right. He's gonna come home next
come
year
home
when
to
we
who
play you
drafted
guys
him.
again. He's gonna come home next year, play you guys, beat you guys, give
Mm-mm.
y'all hugs, and say, you know what, guys, it was fun while it
Look,
lasted, but I'm out.
Gettleman is not there no more. The toxicity is not there no more. He's gonna be fine. He's gonna be fine.
Why
But
would he choose? Why would he choose a team that doesn't even have their own stadium? Not only do they not have their own stadium, but they're not
oh, that's
even
our
located
stadium.
in New York.
One. That's our stadium, and two, the Cowboys stadium is our stadium. We got the first win in y'all stadium. So and Eli engraved it like that is out. We got two stadiums. So
You got
technically, this is a
two.
home game for us.
Oh no, you guys didn't get that first W. I can't not deny that. So I will give you that. But
And the same thing happened
Dallas
with the
is
Jets.
dominating.
We played the Jets that first year in the new stadium, and we won.
You
That's
yeah,
our
you guys
stadium.
played in the same state. What you don't even know who's home or away in that stadium. Y'all
I tell
share it.
you, we could go to a Jets game versus the Jets. There's gonna be more Giants fans than the Jets, so we know
The
whose
Jets
stadium it
the
is.
Jets is a whole nother topic. They just benched their quarterback. That's a whole
Oh,
nother
hey,
that's a whole nother episode
that's a
right there.
whole different episode there. I, no, it's not the offensive fall. Okay, yeah, okay.
we we don't even got any more time for that. You know what? I want to say this. Listen, everybody, we thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for watching. I'm excited about this game. Let me know what you think in the comments, what the score is going to be. Dallas is going to take this one, or if you think it's going to be the New York Football Giants. Turn it over to my boy Ramon.
Again, thank you guys. Like he said, like, share, comment, and the who gonna get that drumstick? Saquon Barkley.
He might
Deuces.
get his ankles broke.
Ah, no.